Leigh Whannell's The Invisible Man, 2020, is a modern reimagining of H.G. Wells's classic tale, but instead of focusing on the sci-fi elements, it delivers a chilling psychological horror about abuse, trauma, and gaslighting. Stripping away the traditional mad scientist trope, the film transforms its antagonist into a metaphor for domestic abuse, making it one of the most terrifying and relevant horror films in recent years. At its core, The Invisible Man is about an abusive relationship and the lasting trauma it inflicts. Cecilia Kass, Elisabeth Moss, escapes from her wealthy, controlling boyfriend, Adrian Griffin, Oliver Jackson Cohen, a tech genius who fakes his death but continues tormenting her using an advanced invisibility suit. The film brilliantly portrays how abusers manipulate, isolate, and destroy their victims' sense of reality. Adrian may be invisible for most of the film, but his presence looms over every moment, embodying the psychological scars that survivors carry long after escaping their abusers. What makes The Invisible Man truly terrifying isn't just the invisibility gimmick. It's the way it captures the psychological toll of abuse. Cecilia's paranoia and isolation are palpable, and the film forces the audience to experience her fear firsthand. As she struggles to convince others of Adrian's continued presence, we feel her desperation and frustration. It's a horror film rooted in reality, using invisibility as an allegory for how abuse victims are often not believed or dismissed as unstable. Whannell's direction is masterful in how it uses space and silence to create tension. The camera often lingers on empty corners, doorways, and hallways, making the audience question whether something is there. These long, static shots force us to scan the frame for movement, heightening the paranoia. Unlike traditional horror films that rely on loud jump scares, The Invisible Man weaponizes stillness, making even the simplest scenes, like Cecilia sitting alone in a room, nerve-wracking. Elisabeth Moss delivers a powerhouse performance, capturing Cecilia's fear, resilience, and eventual transformation into a survivor who fights back. Her performance is raw and emotionally intense, making us empathize with her every step of the way. Oliver Jackson Cohen, though mostly unseen, portrays Adrian as a disturbingly manipulative figure whose presence is felt even in his absence. Aldous Hodge and Storm Reed provide strong supporting performances, grounding the film's emotional core. Unlike past versions of The Invisible Man, which relied on potions or sci-fi serums, this film introduces a high-tech, optics-based invisibility suit covered in tiny cameras. This design makes the concept feel more grounded in reality, adding an unsettling layer of plausibility. The suit's glitching effect during certain scenes provides some of the film's most chilling visuals. Even years after its release, The Invisible Man remains one of the best modern horror films. Its themes of abuse and gaslighting feel just as relevant, especially in the post-#Me Too era. The film's use of tension, psychological horror, and stellar performances ensures it continues to resonate with audiences, making it stand out in both horror and thriller genres. The Invisible Man, 2020, is more than just a sci-fi horror film. It's a harrowing exploration of abuse, trauma, and survival. With its masterful camera work, psychological depth, and a career-best performance from Elisabeth Moss, it's a film that lingers long after the credits roll. It proves that sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones you can't see, but their impact is very real.